Hello and welcome to another video. I hope you're all tickety-boo today, and a big welcome to those of you who are new. Today I'm really excited to be using these Mischeering 3D diamond effect false nail tips, the soft gel tips. I got these from Temu. Can't wait to give them a go. I've got some ideas that I want to try out, and I'm going to be using these Mylar Flakes as well, so I'm going to use a different colour on each nail. I'm going to be doing it on my right hand with my left hand, so it's going to be a little bit tricky for me, but we'll give it a go and see how it works. First, I'm going to prep my nails. Previously, when I took the last lot of nails off, I put on a rubber base coat on my nails, so obviously I needed to do the cuticle area and give them a file down as well a little bit to remove that base coat that I had on and take the shine off my nails. Obviously I didn't want to go mad with that. I did get my e-file out. I wanted to use that because, like I said, my cuticles had not had anything done to them for a little while, so I wanted to make sure they were tidied up, and yeah, got them all cleaned up and sorted out, ready to put the 3D diamond tips on. So the e-file that I used is this one. Quite like the look of it. It was about £40 from Amazon. It had the little roller that you use with your finger to go up and down with the speed, and you also press that to go reverse and forward as well. And then there was the button at the top to either pause it, which you could do, which I find very handy. You hold it down to start the file, and then you hold it down to turn the file off. So yeah, I really like this file. Couldn't tell you the make. It doesn't specify it really. It was just one that I got off Amazon, and so far it's proving really handy, and I really like it. So I'd already got the tips out that were the size that I wanted. Some of them did need a little bit of a file round near the cuticle area, just to match the shape of my nails really. So I went ahead and did that with them. They didn't need to be buffed on the underneath because they were pre-buffed, so that was okay for them. So yeah, I went and sized them up and made sure that they fit exactly how I wanted them to. I do find that majority of tips I need to do that with really, just because of the shapes of my nails really. It's very rare I can get one that'll fit absolutely perfect as soon as I take it out of the box, but you know, it's just the way it is, and it's what I've got to do to get them right, so I don't mind that. So I go ahead and get all the tips ready. Once I prepared all the tips then, I decided I wanted to put the Mylar Flakes on the underside of the tip, so before I apply it to my nail. So I went ahead and used a base coat and applied that to all the tips, and then added the Mylar to the tips, and like I said, use different colours for each one. So I also used the gel polish as well afterwards, which you'll see. So I used the green, a purple, blue, a pink and an orange. So I sort of went in that. So I started off with a little one. When I was applying the Mylar, I did find it quite fiddly, because I wanted to make sure it wasn't going to go over the edge of the tip. So when I put it on my finger, it's all nice and neat, and to make sure that we're all smooth as well, that there were no ridges in it, because I was going to be putting that on my nail. So it did prove a little bit fiddly, but I did get there in the end with it. I'll let you watch while I do this, but I will speed it up slightly. finished adding the Mylar Flakes on there now, so I'm just holding it up to the camera a little bit closer to the lens for you to be able to see how they're all reflecting on the inside of that tip. So once I've done that, I put them in the lamp to cure for 60 seconds. I do have to alternate it round because the big strip doesn't quite fit in the lamp in one go, so I do need to turn that round and put it in again. So once I'd taken that out of the lamp, I decided to then use the Couture Pro gel polishes. Like I say, I wanted it to match the colours of the Mylar Flakes on each nail. So I started with the green on the little finger, then the purple, then the blue on the middle one, then the pink, and then the orange. So I gave that a coat for each of the tips and then put that in the lamp again for 60 seconds to cure. I will let you watch from here, but I will speed it up a little bit as well. So while that's curing in the lamp, I decided to get ready to put the primer on my nails and the bonder as well. So I'm just getting them out here. Getting my lamp set up, ready to give them a quick zap before I give it the full 60-second cure and I do them all together. So I'm using the Savaland base coat, and the primer is the Moravan primer, and I do the nail prep dehydrator as well, which is a Moravan as well, so I'll go in with that first to put the dehydrator on my nails. So I'll speed up a little bit while I get that done. So I'm ready here now to put the base coat on, the Savaland base coat. I decide not to put it on all my fingers. I just do them individually. So I start with my little one. Once I've applied the base coat, put it in the lamp for 60 seconds. Once it's cured for 60 seconds, I then get the Slime Girl Solid Nail Tips Gel. Now, I got this off Temu, and it was recommended on a video that I watched of Unpolished by Aggie. She said it were brilliant stuff, so I thought, you know what, I'll give it a try. So it was my first time using it. Did make a few mistakes on it, used too much of it, and wasn't right sure about it really at first. But by the end of using it, I have to say, I do really like this stuff myself. Just a bit, getting used to it, and the amount that you need on there, I found a bit fiddly at first, not knowing what the texture were going to be like, how thick it was going to be, how much I was going to need. So yeah, we're a bit piddly at first, but I did get used to it in the end. You see me here trying to even it out a little bit and spread it out on the underside of the tip a little bit. But there were just far too much in there. I needed to end up taking some out. I did try and put it on and thought, we'll see how it'll go. But yeah, when I think about the size of my little fingernail, it's tiny. So there were far too much on there. So I did attempt it, and it went a bit pear-shaped, as you can see here. No. I just thought, oh my goodness, what's going on? I need to get that wiped off a little bit and take some of it away. And clean round my cuticle area again, because I've made a right mess round there with it. Got the product stuck all around my cuticle area. And I took some more off from the underside of the tip. At this stage I was thinking, oh my God, I can't use this stuff. This is horrendous. Not quite going to plan. But we live and learn, don't we? These things, you know, happen and we learn from them. I could do with a better lamp as well, that one of those when you put your finger under it, it comes on instead of having to switch it on and off all the time. So I'm thinking about getting one of those as well. Yeah, we're finding it, we're everywhere. I've got my gloves sticky with it. When I put the tip on my little finger, there were a bit of product around my finger again then. When I pushed the tip down onto it. And I just wanted to make sure that I won't, gonna make it really difficult for myself tidying it up afterwards before I put it under the lamp. So if I get it as neat as I can first off, then it'll be a lot better. I do get there, guys. I do, promise. I wanted to have a right good check with light, make sure that I didn't have any on my skin. There we go. I'm giving it a quick zap. So here I decided to try and sort the wire out of my little lamp that I have, because it has a switch, to switch it on and off a little bit further down the wire, and it's hard to get hold of. So I need to get it set up a little bit better, to be honest. Or, like I say, get a new one that I can just put my hand under and it just goes on. As soon as I move my hand out, it comes off again. Might be a little bit better, I think. But yeah, we're just trying to get myself a bit more prepared, seeing as it were going a bit pear-shaped, putting that glue on at first. So from here now, I'd put the tip on the ring finger on my left hand. That didn't go too bad. It was okay, that one. Then I got to this middle finger and it all went pear-shaped again. I did realise the reason for this though. When I was sorting out the tips to put on for this middle finger, I can't remember what size it was now, but the bigger one were way too big, and the smaller one, which is the one that I chose to use, which I shouldn't have done, the smaller one was ever so slightly small, borderline really. And I thought, do you know what, it'll be fine with that. When I get the glue on and everything, it'll be fine. Realise you're better off doing it the other way, going that little bit bigger, because you're going to have the thickness of the glue underneath. So it didn't quite go to plan, and I think because these tips with me already and putting the base coat on, the Mylar as well underneath, and then a coat of the gel polish and curing them, it obviously made them a little bit firmer. There were no movement in the tip like you'd normally get in a set of tips before because you're just putting it on, adding the glue and then putting it on, and you have a little bit of movement, a little bit of give. But I didn't have any of that give, you see, so that didn't help matters. I did manage to get it on, and it worked okay, just about got away with it, I think. But it proved to be really piddly again, did this one. So you see here, I got it in position where I wanted it, went to go under the lamp, and I forgot to switch the lamp on. That's one of the issues was. So I had to let go of it, which didn't go very well. I got glue everywhere, because it had gone on the underside of it a lot as well. All the piddling about I had to do with it. So eventually got the lamp on, got it where I wanted it again, had a little bit of a clean round again of my cuticle area. And then went in and got it on eventually. So I edited a bit out there. I went on to the index finger then for my left hand. This one went really well. This is how I could tell I was starting to learn my lessons a little bit. I'd left the lamp on, made sure away from the lamp, putting the nail on, not too close to it. Yeah, it went a lot better. I got the right amount on there. I managed to get it on without making too much of a mess and having any glue around my cuticle area. So that one went really well. I'm really pleased with how I put that one on. At this point then, I edited a bit out again. I'd put the thumb on and got that sorted out, so all my nails were on. I then decided to go around the edges with my e-file. What I found with this, and why I ended up really liking the glue that I used, was that some of the glue did get onto my cuticles on my nails. Obviously I was new to it and everything, even though I'd wiped it, it was quite thick with the glue, but it didn't stick like other glues do. So when I was filing it, it was quite soft, even though it had been, it had been zapped. And I put it under the lamp. It was still quite soft to take off, so it came off quite easily, really. And it was quite neat, around the cuticle area. So I was really pleased with that. I definitely would use this stuff again. So I'll go ahead and tidy up all the cuticle areas and all the nails, and I'll speed this bit up. Once I'd done that, then I give them a bit of a clean up, went in with the rubbing alcohol and gave that a spray and scrubbed it a little bit with the brush, lightly, just to take all the dust away and things. Ready for me to put the top coat on. So I'll go ahead here with the top coat and all the nails, and I also do the underside of the nails as well with the top coat, to smooth that out and just give it a bit more protection as well. I then cure for 60 seconds, so I'll cure for 60 seconds after putting the top coat on the top of the nails, and I do that again after putting it on the underside as well. Once done, I then added the cuticle oil, and that were it, the nails were done. However, I realised afterwards, once I kept looking at them, that I did want to add a little bit of bling on them. So I had a little break and then came back to do that, to add some gems on. Right, I'm back. I've decided to add a little bit more bling to these nails. I mean, they are very shiny, very glittery, and very lovely. You see that? But I just feel like I want to do a little bit of something else on them as well. So I'm going to add some gems. I looked at flowers, but that didn't go. So I'm going to add a few gems on there. So yeah, I'm going to go with that and see what occurs. I'm just using this. It's a nail tips gel. It leaked and everything, but I just thought I'm going to use this. I got it from Temu for I don't know, 50p or something. But I'm going to use that for it. Use it up. What's left in it, what I didn't waste. But yeah, let's just see. I picked this up loads of times earlier. Now I can't pick it up. Just going to put that one on there. This gives it a bit of something else, doesn't it, really? Yeah, really like that. I'm going to use my little zapper. I will put it in for 60 seconds in the lamp, in big zapper, when I've done, but I'll just use this one for now. I've got an itchy nose, I don't know why. Right, the green one, I'm going to put it, so I wonder whether it'll go across by the cuticle, something a bit different. not sure if it will. Not sure if it'll look right, but if I can pick it up. No. Let's try. No, I'm not going to pick it up with that either. What's happening? There we go. Fiddly, fiddly, fiddly. Doing it left-handed. Can't do it left-handed. Doo-be-doo-be-doo. Ain't gonna be an all bloody day. Right, let's turn it over on there. Oh my goodness me. I want to get it on this nail. Have a look. Right. Now I know with the shape of these tips, yeah, I don't think it's going to go how I want it to that one. They do have obviously the texture to them because of the diamond, 3D diamond effect in them. Maybe just put that one in the middle as well then. I'll do the same with that one then. And right in the middle. Come on. Where there's a will, there's a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. Yeah, I like that one. Quick zap. Very lights up when you zap it as well. Just a quick one. And this blue one, I'm thinking of putting. Let me put this on. This usually picks them up now. Well, I was getting fed up with them little gems. Couldn't pick them up at all. It was driving me insane. So I decided to make my own little stick. I used a wooden cuticle stick and put some putty at the end of it. And I used that instead, and it worked wonders. Better than the other tools that I had. At first you don't succeed. Try again. And I've just picked it up straight away with that one, look. There we go. Happy with that now. That's that. Yes, it's fine. I am videoing and I am recording, but it's fine. Good night, Fletcher.
Good
Here's a
night.
cuddle. Mwah. Sweet dreams, chicken. Love you.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right.
I forgot you were on good.
It's all right, darling.
It better be like, what did I just touch?
Oh, did you wonder where it was?
Yeah.
Good night, chicken. Love you. Sweet dreams. Right, the pink one. That's the blue. Yeah, I'm not going to use that one. I was going to do, but I've changed my mind. That one can go back in there. Okay. So, my next one, I do have... Oh, that's the... Oh, itchy nose. That's the orange one. Well, it's a yellowy. Where's the pink one gone? Not the pink one. The yeah, there's meant to be a bright cerise pink ready one. Have I lost it? It's flipped somewhere, hasn't it? Get another one. Goodness sake. Put that one in the middle on there. God, this bloody stuff. Get it zapped. coconut milk coffee latte. Yum. Not Tetley tea this time. Scrummy. Right. Put my lamp for 60. I'm going to put another top coat on as well, just because. I'm going to have to get some more of this Savillon top coat as well. I'm nearly running out of it. So I don't want to go over the gem. Just going up to the edges of it. There we go, another 60. I can hear Fletcher's dad reading him a story. He always reads him a story at bedtime. Sometimes 2 stories, if Fletcher's been a good boy. But there we go. I think that's just added a little bit of something extra really, hasn't it? I just felt like I needed to do something a bit, give it a bit of bling, even though it's really shiny. If I put my lamp up, you know, just thought, a bit of something extra on it, a bit of something different. So there we go, happy now. I've been looking at it without that on, and I just think it looks a bit prettier now. Even though it was really sparkly, it just felt too plain. But yeah, I'm happy with that now. So yeah, that's it for today. I hope you've liked that set. I did try these tips, you know, just with a coat of gel polish over them, but it really took away the effect of the 3D diamond tip, which were really bizarre. I didn't expect it to do that. Maybe on better quality ones it won't be the same. I got these from Temu. Maybe it won't be the same, but that's why I decided to put the Mylar on the underneath of it. But I suppose putting the Mylar underneath a normal tip, a normal clear tip, would have a very similar effect as well. But yeah, I'm happy with them anyway. I hope you like them. Thank you ever so much for watching, and take care everybody. And as I always say, if you can't be good, be careful. Bye.